As a lot of you know, I sold my Ducati X Diavo S, and I'm actively looking for a replacement. And my next bike I want to be able to take to the motocross track, single track trails, and Supermoto it. So I'm looking for an all-in-one motorcycle. At the top of my list is a 2019 Husqvarna FE501, 2019 KTM 500 EXCF, or even possibly convert a 2019 Yamaha YZ450 FX. But a lot of you guys are like, CycleCruza, man. You got to get the hottest bike out there right now. You got to get that Husqvarna 701 Supermoto or even a KTM 690 and Supermoto it. Well, I'm going to tell you guys that the 701 and 690 is downright dangerous. Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. A lot of you viewers may not know, but back in 2015 I was set to purchase a brand new KTM 690 Enduro R. However, I was set to go on a bug-out moto van trip within a couple days, and they wouldn't prep the bike for me within a week or so. So I got really upset, canceled the deal. I ended up buying a WR250R, which was the best decision I ever made, to be honest with you, because come to find out, the 690 Enduro R had a lot of reliability issues. Some people will tell you they didn't have any issues, but believe me, there's a moto vlogger on YouTube that actually went through 2 engines on a brand new 690 Enduro R, and it has well-known rocker arm issues. However, I think in 2016 they switched over to a new engine, a KTM 690 Duke engine, which is much more reliable from my understanding. However, this bike still really heavy at 340 pounds, has a poor turning radius, which I think they corrected with the Husqvarna 701. You can't upgrade the fuel tank size, which is in the rear, which is probably the biggest issue with this bike and the 701 is that rear tank, guys, because if you loop a wheelie like I have in the past, this tank can scrape, cause a spark, and actually cause the bike to explode, which you see in this picture, which actually happened to a rider. This is the actual picture of the bike on fire. This is a screenshot. And just imagine if you get hit by a car in the rear. I'm telling you, do you want to have a 3-gallon tank basically attached to your butt and get nailed by a car from the back? That could set you up for a real fooked up day. So, and also this bike is just way too big to take it to the motocross track and do long single track, trails or whatnot. It's basically good for doing, sumo riding and doing some light off-road. You can do some gnarly stuff, but you wouldn't want to do it too long because the bike is so heavy and will tire you out. But having that rear tank, man, that's just dangerous. I don't know how you guys do it, especially you guys that wheelie a lot. Okay, let's flip the script and get back to the bikes that are at the top of my list. The 19 500 EXCF, 19 FE501, of course, the all-new YZ450 FX. Okay, let's start with the pros on the 500 EXCF. It's very lightweight at 240 pounds dry. Confirmed 48 horsepower stock. PDS suspension, which is only good for gnarly single track trails. From what I hear, it's kind of bouncy and unstable and really not going to be good at the MX track. Good resale value, easy to work on, 6-speed transmission. Like cons, like I said, the PDS probably will suck at the MX track. Less dealer support, expensive parts and maintenance, questionable reliability. Some say it's good, some say it's not so good. I don't know. Has some vibes from what I hear. So on the street, you're going to get a lot of vibes. You must uncork the power. Of course, you have to take off a lot of the EPA stuff, which is going to add up to more money. You have to buy a pipe, and all that stuff. Of course, it's expensive to buy initially. Okay, now the FE501 Pros. It's only 5 pounds lighter than the 500 EXCF because it does have the linkage suspension, which adds some weight. A confirmed 48 horsepower stock, just like the 500 EXCF. It has the linkage suspension, which is going to be better for MX, going to be better for street, just better overall, just a smoother ride from what I hear. good resale value, of course, like the KTM. Easy to work on, like the KTM, of course. Upgraded components. Less people have it. 6-speed transmission. Basically, the FE501 is the same thing as a 500 EXCF with upgraded components, and it has the linkage suspension instead of the PDS suspension. So there you go. Cons, of course, less dealers. I think even less dealers than the KTM dealers. Expensive parts, maintenance, questionable reliability. Vibes, just like the 500 EXCF, and you must uncork the power, of course, has all the EPA crap on it, and expensive to buy, just like the KTM. Both of them, I think it's only about a couple $100 more than the KTM 500 EXCF. Okay, now getting to the all-new 2019 YZ450 FX. I mean, everything's, the engine is new, a lot of stuff is new on this bike, and what's really awesome, a pro on this, is that you can actually make map adjustments via your smartphone. It actually has Wi-Fi on the bike. That is sick. It's 242 pounds dry, so fairly lightweight, just like the Husky and the KTM. You don't have to uncork the power because it's for off-road use only. It has the KYB suspension, which I heard is absolutely fantastic. The FX model of the YZ, by the way, is set up for both. You can do both MX track and trails. That's what's awesome about it. It's like your do-it-all bike there. And from what I hear, it's really smooth on the street with no vibes. Also, you can plate it here in Ohio. I've already checked into it. All I have to do is go to the DMV and sign a paper saying I put all the dual sport stuff on it. No vibes from what I hear. Nobody complains about vibes on this bike. Has a ton of dealers. You know, Yamaha dealers are everywhere, just like Honda dealers. Cheap parts, you know, easy to come by, super easy, order them off the internet. Also, it's fairly reliable. From what I hear, the valves never go out of spec on this bike, man. And this bike can last a long time, and I'm not going to be running it super hard, so it's not going to be, beat on a lot. And it's about factoring in, putting on the dual sport kit and everything, speedo and everything. This bike is still going to be about $1,000 cheaper because I can get a deal on it. Then $1,000 cheaper than the 500 EXCF and FE501. Cons, of course, I have to go through the hassle of adding the dual sport kit. You know, the tail light, turn signals, headlight, horn. I can buy the kit, I think, for like a couple $100, and then I'll get a LED headlight for another couple $100. And I have to get a speedo too, which I think may run another couple $100 or whatnot. I have to make it street legal, which is really easy to do where I'm at. Only has 5 gears that are wide ratio, by the way, but that's not a big deal because I'm not going to do a whole lot of highway, and I think you can still run this on the highway and it'd be pretty good. It's got a ton of power. Only thing, it's not 50 state street legal, but I can take this bike with the Ohio plate on it and go anywhere pretty much in the United States. It's just a matter of if I move to a location, I got to make sure it's a place that will accept this bike. Even though I am changing it over to a motorcycle title, but some states like to revert to the original MCO, where it says for off-road use only. So you have to be careful with that. But I'm good here in Ohio. So if you add up all the pros and subtract out the cons, the YZ450 FX comes out on top. It truly could make an all-in-one bike. I mean, it's a bike I could probably take to the MX track, trails, and sumo it. So I want to hear your feedback, though. You can vote on which bike you'd like to see me get. Just go to my YouTube channel page and click on Community tab, and you can vote on which bike you want to see me get. But anyways, for those of you guys who want to get my gear, I got my summer gear right now. My CE armor jacket, my high-vis gloves, pants, leather boot, leather everything, helmets, everything. I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos. Or also go to my website at CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab My Gear, and those are current links to all of my gear and stuff, so go check that out. For those of you guys who want to see more of my videos, click on the menu tab My Videos, and those are a bunch of playlists with my over 1,100 plus videos categorized into those playlists. So hopefully you can find something that will inform you or entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to my All-in-One Motorcycle channel, and also go check out my other channel, Moto. that showcases a van that I customized for cheap that allows me to live in my van with my motorcycle anywhere, and has a ton of cool mods. And that channel has everything from build videos, trip videos, anything and everything bug out moto. As a courtesy, I included 2 video playlists, one for new riders, and those are all of the videos I've done over the years that I feel are helpful for new riders, and also my popular videos playlist. Hey, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Take care.